Oh, that smoke is from my car. Shit, is it gonna blast? If I talk about cars, I have driven Ferrari, I have driven Porsche, I have driven Lamborghini. The car only which catches my attention, but not equal even to Mustang, because it's my dream car, is G63. Like, that car have some class, like, but it's more of an attraction, I feel, because I've not driven it yet. It's like one of my dreams, just because I have a dream to drive the cars rather than buying it. It's like the feel of the car you get, because when you sit in the car, you put the gear and you're just like driving a little bit. Yeah, the gear first, when you put the first gear and you drive, you know the car, like how it feels. Is it that comfort? And it was like so much fun. Like, so I would prefer G63 to go with it. And I've seen it, even if it's my dream car, it's going to be red. As usual, it's going to be red. I've not seen a G63 red, so of course it's going to be that red. There will be, but I have not seen one of those. So it's going to be red, or else there is only one car that every kid, every person, even if he's educated, knows is Ferrari. Because Ferrari is some car like people know it, even if they are not into cars. They will not know a McLaren maybe, but a Ferrari they would know it. Like, that's for sure. That car doesn't equal to the new cars, but class of the car, you know, Ferrari. Wow. When even if you're telling a girl, hey, I drive a Ferrari. Wow, you drive a Ferrari. But if you tell a McLaren, what's a McLaren? You don't know what cars. So that would be it. Every guy in the world likes cars. It's because when you drive a car, you're in your comfort zone. That's what I believe in. You feel like you're in heaven. It's for me, it was that. Like for us guys, like especially you, me, or the guys who are into cars, they would spend more time in a car rather than anywhere else. Like rather not even in their home, they want to be in a car. Because morning I take my car, I spend minimum of like 2 hours, sometimes 1 hour. And imagine it's kind of like my girlfriend, I say, because she goes everywhere with me. When I'm going in a mall, when I'm going to the gym, when I'm going to the work, she's with me. So that's what I say. Like I wanted, like when I don't know why I always pursued cars, but for every guy it's like a comfort zone. I felt like when they go to a car, like yeah, forget the stress, forget this. I have already. I say I'm not that passionate about cars, but when I see, sometimes it's about the passion. Like when I see you, Arsalan, the passion towards the car. Like he drives a Lexus, which is LS400, and the way he kept that car. I see you driving GTR and how you maintain it. And I saw like last time when I came, you told me how you were upset that you broke a bumper, and you're like, I'm gonna fix it again. So like I see you guys, it's like passion, and it makes me happy. Wow, like the guys, they are so much into car. It's a part of their life. If you remove the car is dead. The guy is gone. If you take this car, like if I take from Arsalan his LS400, he's dead. He will die at the same spot. It's like a heart, you know? Like if you want a guy's heart, it's inside the car. It's not in him anymore now. I had my sister's Beetle. I was driving a Beetle. It was right after my license. So it was Eid, and I was driving. My sister came to meet me, and I told like, you're free, I will take your car today. She's like, okay, take it, but drive it safe. Okay, I'll drive it safe. And I was sitting in a car, driving with my friends. It's a Beetle. Next day, I go to meet one of my friends, and I was like, so he was working in the Mercedes. I was like, okay, I'll drop you. I didn't check the heat up is full gone. I don't know, AC is not cooling. AC is gone. Okay, I accelerate. Okay. I go inside DCC park. Like we just got out and bro, there's a smoke coming from your car. Where's which smoke? Oh, that smoke is from my car. Shit, is it gonna blast? So we both just like step out of the car. We call the security. There was like fire station guys coming up. They saw me that they're removing the engine, like the bonnet. I'm like, okay, like I'm not saying that. I'm imagining how my sister's gonna whoop my ass now because she told me to drive it safe. I destroyed it. So the guy opens up. I see the whole engine is black, like black. I'm like, wow. When I saw it, it was different color. Changed the whole color. The police came. The car is gone. Then my brother-in-law came, and we took off the car. I think it went in. I decided like German cars, no ways. If they are good cars, of course, I wouldn't say they're very bad. If someone is driving the car, it's one of the good cars. They have a good high quality maintenance. It's very good. I remember when I was buying a Mustang, one of my friends was like, take LS400, they are modified. It's very cost efficient. 8 cylinders, and you know the petrol is nice, and blah. I was like, everybody's having that car. You know? If I get the car, I'm same like them. You know, not unique. Like Mustang is unique, right? Okay, he spends a lot of money. So that's it. Like if there's the three things I would say. Muscle car, they're my favorite. That's it. So then we come at the fuse box. Like what happened was in quarantine, I was sitting at home most of the time, like for around like 1.5 months. So I didn't start my car for 20 days. It was just there. I was seeing it. It's clean. So then I was like, okay, let me go and change the tires. Like tire was getting like kind of ripped. So I was like, okay, I'll just go change it. I went. I started the car. It's fine. Okay. I checked everything is okay. I drive, change the tires. As I'm coming, where the car stopped. I was like, okay, battery dead maybe. I was like, but it will not stop on the way. But I was like, okay, I had a warranty. I called the guy. The guy was like, okay, if the battery is fine, we will charge you 100 dirhams. If not, we will replace it. Okay, I said, okay, battery. Me being so much overconfident. Okay, I know it's battery. Bring. The guy came, the battery is fine. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, the battery is fine. Maybe there's some other problem. I'm like, damn. So luckily there was nearby garages, but it was almost like closing time, like, you know, with a curfew. So I was like, anyways, I'll just park it. I called my friend. He dropped me home. I said, okay, let me come back tomorrow. I go back tomorrow and I just take it to one guy. I was like, okay, because I have my own garages, like people I know. But I was like, okay, so usually take recovery, and you know, I was like, okay, I felt it's like a wire thing. Maybe it's missing. Okay. That guy like took like more than 2 days just to figure out a problem, and he told me it's a fuse box. Okay. I said, okay, I'll go to Sajja. I drove my friend's car to Sajja. We bring the fuse box. We fix it. It's still not on it. Okay. Now what is the next thing? That guy took another day to figure it out. Then I told, okay, you know what, leave it. I'll take it to my friends, like the guy I know in garage. I took recovery. I took it to there. My friend is like, okay, just give me a day, just drop it here, and I will figure it out. Okay, and the next day when I walk in, I look at my car, there's no engine in it. So he removed the whole engine. I was like, okay, I go check my bank account. I know it's going to be a huge cost now. So there was a point I was discussing with my friend, because the guy, my friend, the guy, he was like, I don't know where the problem is. Fuse box is fine, everything is fine, every wiring is fine. But so then I took my friend, I'm like, man, I think just sell it off. Then he told me, he's like, you bought this car since 9, because he was there when I told him. He's like, since 9, you told you wanted this car, and now today you want to sell it off? No, just spend it. I'll give you money if you don't have. I'll pay for it. Don't sell it. I said, no, I have. He's like, just spend it. It's fine. Then my friend was like, okay, there is a problem. He doubts it's computer, and he doesn't want to risk it because the computer is very sensitive. Every car, he told me, the computer is very sensitive. If it's fine and while removing it gets bad, you have to buy a new one because it's gone. So I told him what should we. He's like, he knows another guy, again a recovery. We took it to the guy. He's like, and that guy was a very nice guy. He's like, I know it's a computer. It's gonna cost me amount. Okay, agreed. All right. Next day when I come, I'm like, okay. It starts. I'm like, it starts. But when he gives me the bill, I'm like, oh shit. Yeah, that's a life lesson. I always need to learn that I should never leave my car for 10 days. Like, I should not leave my heart away from me. I should always take care of my heart, always keep on going, starting the car. So it was like one of the good things. That one, I learned it about Mustang actually.